Hi everyone, I'm doing this video from my very favourite cottage in Staithes, which is a beautiful seaside place in North Yorkshire. I'm on a writing retreat, writing my second book, and I've got to the point of doing a chapter on manifesting. So I thought it would be a good time to do a video about manifesting. So here we go. Manifesting is about focusing on what you do want rather than what you don't want. And for most of us, what we're manifesting most of the time is what we don't want, which is based on our fears, which is based on society's rules, which is based on what the family think and say. Sorry, there's a lot of crackling going on because I've just lit the fire, so you may be hearing that too. And when you actually really focus on what you do want, when you allow yourself to dream, when you allow yourself to imagine waving a magic wand, if I didn't have to think about how, if I didn't have to think about anybody else, what would my life be like? What would I be doing? Where would I be? Who would I be with? And a lot of the time what we limit ourselves to is what we think is possible, what we think we're allowed to have, or what we think there's a fighting chance of us getting. And that limits us. It keeps us small. It keeps our wants and desires in a nice, neat little box. And actually what we really want is probably out there somewhere. So I think one of the things we could do some tapping on is allowing ourselves to expand our dreams without having to know whether they'll happen, how they'll happen, what will happen if they happen, but just to get really clear on what we want. So tapping on the side of the hand, that's where I do most of my tapping. And as always, if you're tapping along with me, you're taking full responsibility for your own well-being. So even though I want to manifest what I really want, and yet I don't always allow myself to think about what I really want. I love and accept the parts of me that are keeping my wants small and manageable because I don't want to be disappointed. Even though I protect myself from disappointment by limiting my expectations, I love and accept the parts of me that learnt to do that, and the people who taught me to do that. Even though parts of me keep my desires within limits, maybe because they believe it's not safe to have everything that I want. What would people say? I love and accept myself and the parts of me that do that. Even though this is the way I've manifested things in my life, I focused on the small, the achievable. And sometimes I've gone a bit bigger than that. And when I'm doing that, part of me may be going, how's that going to happen? It's not safe. I love and accept the parts of me that are in conflict. And I'd like every part of me to know, in this life, at this time, it is finally safe for me to create all that I want in my life. And I may find that I get something I want, and decide it's not what I want after all. And that's okay, because then I just change the direction of my wants. And I love and accept all parts of me. And I'm open to the possibility that this is a good time in my life to imagine if I had a magic wand, if I didn't have to consider how, if I didn't have to consider anybody else, what would really light up my heart? What would make me feel good? What would raise my vibration? What would make me happy? And I'm giving myself permission to dream. I'm giving myself permission to consider how life could be if I allowed it to be. Because the clearer I get, the easier it is for the universe to manifest things for me. If I don't know what I want, how is the universe going to give it to me? And I'm reminding all parts of me, the universe wants me to have what I want. And that's the truth. The only thing in my way is me. And I'm open to the possibility that it's finally safe for me to get out of my way and to allow myself to dream magnificent dreams and not worry about whether they happen or they don't. Just allowing myself to really dream, to really consider what it is I want in my life. And let the universe know that. And then let go. And allow things just to be. And I'm open to being pleasantly surprised at how easily and how quickly things change for me. And allowing myself the freedom to change things if they're not what I want. Because life is not pass or fail. It's an exploration. And discovering I want something, and then discovering that's not quite what I want, is all part of life's journey. And it's okay for me to do that. I give myself permission to play, to really play with what would I really like? How do I really want to feel? What do I want my life to really look like? And then let go and allow the universe to do its job, marching in front of me, clearing the way, covering my back, keeping me safe. And I love and accept all parts of me. I'm doing a great job, and that's the truth. Loving and accepting all parts of me. As I consider the possibility of playing at deciding what I might want in my life and how I might want my life to be. And then relaxing into it. Releasing the hows and allowing the universe to take care of that. And I love and accept all parts of me. So that's a quick tap on manifesting. You'll find a chapter on that in my new book when it's finally written. And meanwhile, if you want a book from me, there is Tapping into Ancestral Healing, which you'll find on my website. So take care, everybody. Happy tapping. Bye.